Hey there, it's Ryan Skaggs, and this is the Mortgage Minute. Thank you so much for tuning in. This channel is dedicated to everything mortgage, real estate, and interest rates, and we're going to dive into those interest rates now. So it's end of August, basically mid-August to end of August. We've been fairly flat. We have had some ebbs and flows, little mini roller coaster, up and down, up and down, up and down. But we've remained, and the trend has been over the last probably 2 to 3 weeks of very flat in terms of interest rates. Our average 30-year fix is at 2.87, according to Freddie Mac. You can check out the link below. I've got the link to the average 30-year fixed according to Freddie Mac. You can go back by decades and see where it's at 30 years ago, but really look over the trend over the last, say, 6 months to a year. Very interesting to see the lows in January back up, and now we've kind of come back down there. While you're down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe. I put out weekly videos on the channel, and hit that bell icon to be notified of every single video that comes out. So I would be forever grateful. Please and thank you. All right, so let's dive into the topic today of how quick can we close a loan? How fast can you actually go, right? So if you go to some of the bigger banks and some of the bigger institutions, they could say 30 days or 60 days. That's about as fast as they can go. We're going to talk a little bit about the compliance piece to it. So I've got an example here, and let's say I'll even blow this up even more. Let's say we apply on a Monday here, right? So if we apply on a Monday, we've got a loan estimate right there is like, as you see, I put LE. That is day one. Then we got a loan estimate day two, and then we got a loan estimate day three. So what that means is that loan estimate is a document that given to you by the lender to be able to show you what their estimate of fees and structure, loan amount, rate, things like that. Assuming you send that out with a locked rate, you've got 3 days for that. Now let's go back over. Then you've got a closing disclosure, or CD as lenders like to call it. And you got another 3 days for that. So now you've got 1, 2, 3 there. And then 7 days from the day that you apply, right? The day that you apply, you can actually close. So that basically means the 7th day or 1 week, you could actually close a loan. Now, is this possible? And that's a great question. If you're thinking that, like, is that actually possible? A lot of times on refinances, that is possible because we get all the documentation together before we actually go and apply, right? When it comes to a purchase, you may need an appraisal. You've got to get to the list side, to the list agent, to the seller's attorney, if you're in an attorney state, title. There's lots of different things. If there's a condo building, you got to get the condo building involved. So, 7 days probably isn't likely. But with that said, if you're like, I just finished a purchase, and the reason why we're talking about this, I finished a purchase from start to finish in 15 days. So that was a jumbo purchase with an appraisal, start to finish in 15 days. So that is very possible to be, say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. My average application to clear to close is, about 3.5 weeks right now. So that is very possible when you have your own internal resources like I have. And that's really the conversation you want to be having with lenders. If you're a consumer out there thinking, how fast can I close a loan? Like, what do I need to do? You can get all that documentation ready and get all that stuff through. There's programs out there that'll allow you to even go through underwriting first and get it conditionally approved before you get that property. So it is possible to close the loan in, say, 10 days, in, say, 2 weeks, 10 business days, something like that. That is possible to do. Now, a lot of the bigger places, like I mentioned before, probably not, but that is possible to do. So you've got the compliance, and I'll put a link below so you can see the CFPB, Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, of the exact timing of what the soonest that you can close is. There's a few exceptions to that rule, but you can actually see that link below. But hopefully giving you a little color around how fast lenders can move and how fast you can close a loan was helpful. So thanks so much for tuning in. This is the Mortgage Minute with Ryan Skaggs. Hopefully we'll see each other again very, very soon. We'll see. Please stay safe, be healthy, and thanks so much for tuning in.